Hi, and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekender Show. Hope everyone's keeping well out there, and you're excited that the Grassroots Leagues are starting up yet again tomorrow. So, welcome aboard to the Grassroots Show. As you know, our young commentators have another week off, and they can come next week if they choose, but hopefully they'll be here next Friday round about 7 p.m. So looking forward to it, especially I think some teams or kids are still off for 2 weeks, I'm not too sure. Let's just see if they're available. I'm checking my phone here as well, would you believe, because I'm after referees for tomorrow's tournament. So we'll just see what happens here. Sorry it went quiet there, especially on SoundCloud, but you folks out there can actually see what's happening. So yeah, if you're a referee and you're at or near around Kirkby, Eddie McCarroll, give us a quick bell, Mal at don'texttheline.com. The John O'Leary League are holding a a tournament, and we're after some referees around about £80, 9 till 1 p.m, and it's for our local store, Zoe's Place. Local store, you know, it's not a store, it's just been amazing, because what we want to do, we want to thank, on behalf of probably ourselves and all of Merseyside, that Home Bargain, a local store to Liverpool, have stuck their hands in their pockets. This is an amazing story, this, because I think they started off with just one store, if I'm right. I think when the owner, if I'm right, he started off on market stalls, and then he built up a string of shops, Home Bargains, where you can get every essential bit of gear for your home. And people were struggling to get this money raised around about 5 million, I think. And everyone was, they still are, everyone is doing like the tournaments that were out there tomorrow. We'll give you a bit more information on that one in a minute. Going around collecting buckets, you name it, people were doing it. There's all kinds going on because they didn't want to see Zoe's Place closed down after so many years, and they needed 5 million to raise 5 million. And you've just got to appreciate it. Everyone was stuck their hands in the pocket and donated to save the cause. You know, people outside of Liverpool as well, because the story touched their hearts. And you know what? The amount of people who have a heart of gold is just unreal, I assure you. I just think people who come together when people are in need are just amazing people. And Home Bargains, £2.5 million, and I wouldn't put it past them to put more in if needed to save Zoe's Place. And it's looking like jobs done. Jobs are good. They had 30 days to raise the funding, and they've done it. Liverpool legends as well, 150,000. I just wish the big clubs, Liverpool and Everton, would have stuck their hands in their pockets, you know, to save. And I know what people will say, if they do for them, they have to do for everyone. But this is just an amazing cause, and I know where you're coming from when that happens. But Liverpool has saved one of their own, and you can only congratulate everyone who has contributed to the fact, and they have put their hands in their pockets and saved Zoe's Place. And I bet you the people in Zoe's Place behind it are just ecstatic at the way this has worked out. Everyone was thinking, we're not going to save this, we're not going to save our kids, we just have to close this place down. Well, not to be. Merseyside came together with outsiders as well, thank you very much, and put their hands in their pockets and raised all kinds of funding. And it's still going on now, because people won't give up. They wanted to have a little bit extra in the coffers, don't they? And I think it's amazing what the people have done. And it's got to be good news all round for Merseyside and Zoe's Place itself. But you know what? I recommend, we talk about stores. Now we have hundreds of stores on Merseyside who haven't even bothered to donate. And I'm not saying that they have to donate, you know, because as I just said there, people will say, well, if we do it for one, we have to do it for the others. But obviously this was amazing. This cause was something a little bit different. And it worked a treat. Well, Home Bargain have just been amazing. Honestly, their stores are just unreal. There's a local one just opened by myself in Walton there as well, and that's doing well. And I'm sure more and more people now on Merseyside will say, do you know what, I'm just going to go in there and buy something. I really am. It doesn't matter what it is, but they'll just go in and buy something as a massive thank you to give something back to a local store that has helped a local community group charity that is put together to save some babies. Honest to God, the parents must be ecstatic. Everyone's ecstatic here, so well done to each and every one of you who has put their hands in their pocket. And also the John O'Leary League tomorrow. We're after referees. It's £80, 9 till 1 p.m. Eddie McCardle, John O'Leary League, and it's by Liverpool Academy, just a little bit further down. So if you are a referee and you've got this, give us a quick shout, will you, please. And this is another tournament for Zoe's Place. So well done to everyone, all the committee who've put this on. It's just amazing that people do come together and try and save our own. So there you go. I'm there, out and about as well. No doubt we'll all be putting our hands in our pockets tomorrow to make a difference and give a little bit back to the likes of Zoe's Place, which is fantastic. So well done, and it starts 9 o'clock to 1 p.m. at the John O'Leary playing fields, which is Eddie McCardle playing fields, where the John O'Leary League plays, and there's a Kirkby League that plays there as well. And if I'm right, Alexander Arnold League has started to play there on a Sunday as well. It'd be great if that was a weekend tournament, wouldn't it, and raise a few bob again, and just to give it to Zoe's Place as a little nest egg for the future, and hopefully it'll go and go on and on and on. Thanks to the people of Merseyside and beyond, and especially the big people who put the big money in. Well done to all. And there'll be a lot of smiling faces there tomorrow, and the kids will be made up knowing that they're playing for a really good cause, and managers will be as well, because Zoe's Place is now on the lips of everyone on Merseyside. If they didn't know you, they know you now. So there you go. Well done to all, and well done. Congratulations to Zoe's Place. Amazing. Okay, as I say, we're out and about tomorrow, but we'll still be doing the respect, because tournament to tournament, we all know what happens from the sidelines. People do get carried away, and you've got to remember what this tournament is all about and be friendly about it. There's no good saying we want to win this cup, whatever the trophies. I'm not too sure what's put up, but I'll find out tomorrow. Well done to everyone who's put this on, and hopefully you will get the referees involved. Let's just hope you can. But as I say, we'll be out and about, and we'll be patrolling the sidelines, touchlines, talking to parents, talking to mums and dads, also publicising our book, my book. There you go, an author now, and it's my first ever publication, and it's on Amazon, and you can get it there and then on Amazon, you know what I mean? If they're in stock, you'll get it the next day, you might get it the same day. £7.25, honestly it's worth it, and thanks to Lauren Madder. I'll give you a little flick on the pages if you can see all this, who's my artist, and she's the illustrator for me, and obviously there's not a second book in the pipeline, and I want to try and do a string of books if I possibly can, to get the message across within grassroots football, message to kids. It is a kids book, but loads of adults have been in touch with me and told me that they're over the moon and they like it, they like the story. Thank you very, very much indeed. I'll have to change the age group from 7, I think I've got, till 21, 31, 41. You're never too old. You know, it's not just kids, but there is a message in this book for parents as well. And if you're reading it out to your child, I think you'll understand where I'm coming from. And I think you'll understand when you go out and watch a game, the way you've got to act. And the kids on the playing fields as well, you have to respect the referee. And I hope there's loads of referees out there who are purchasing this for the kids for Christmas. Christmas is only around the corner. Hope everyone kept safe while it was Halloween and Rizzy night. Dear me, I hate that night, you know what I mean? That should be banned. But you just hope that the kids were all safe on Halloween, and they all enjoyed it and had loads and loads of fun. Unfortunately, I didn't. Honestly, every year I go on about how many kids knock at my door. Last year, I had 85 parcels to give away, sweets to all the kids, the mums and dads were there, and 85 this year, probably none because I was called out to work and I had to work. So hopefully I'll be able to make up for that next year. And some of the kids will be too old for Halloween, I know that. But I believe the costumes on many were absolutely fantastic. Well done to all you kids out there. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves. And I know you've got loads and loads of sweets, and the dentists are going to be made up with you, aren't they? Over the next few weeks, months, you'll be going in there with toothache. That's if you have too many sweets. And I know there's loads of parents out there who are saying, no, we've banned sweets from the house. And they do, after months. But you've got Christmas coming as well. All the chocolates, all the, oh, dear me, never ending. Yes, we've got bonfire night first, that's in between. And I've got my birthday the day after bonfire night. So, yeah, I'm going to have a little celebration, go away again for a couple of days, the following week for the weekend, and just relax and think about what I'm doing. And also I put in for the lottery grant, and fingers crossed I'll know next year whether I've got that one. Honestly, it's for mental health. I'll tell you all about that in the future, but it's non-stop work for what we're trying to do and trying to achieve. And also we're trying to keep the cost down for yourselves. You know, we've been talking about fundraising things and all that. This isn't fundraising, this is to keep you with more money in your pocket. Unfortunately, the budget's just gone. We had nothing to do with that, but we have to keep on living our lives and keep on dreaming and keep on doing what we do and try and make a difference. And we have been in grassroots football since 2003, and it's no difference now. And what we have tonight, well, I'll go on about this tonight in a minute, but this is, we're trying to DXTL push for lower cost in grassroots football, and we want to see more funding. And it's our petition. It's on change.org. If you can look for that DXTL, it should come up. You'll see the picture. I've left the picture on there before I change it to, just so you'll get used to it. And all we're asking you to do is sign a petition to keep the cost down. If you, I mean, to still sign it, because there's other people who have not got that much money in their pocket and trying to put kids in the football team themselves. If you can help, we'd be over the moon. Honestly, we really would. So please, please, sign the petition. Buy the book. We're not asking for much here, are we? And enjoy yourselves when you're out and about in grassroots football. And if you're not in that tournament tomorrow at the John Leary League for Zoe's Place, then you're out and about in another league playing there. And I know referees are hard to come by at the moment because they're all in leagues, they're committed to leagues. But if there's any leagues, any referees out there who want to go out there and do a little bit for the community again, then give us a shout, marathontexterline.com, and I'll put you in touch with Lewis, who's running the tournament tomorrow. But in the meantime, please, when you're out and about, make sure you behave on the sidelines. Make sure you give the support, not just to your kids, but to the referees as well. It's what, excuse me, it's what it's all about. Just going out in there and enjoying your kids playing football, watching them. It may not be your kids, it may be someone else's kids, but then, if you're a spectator, then please adhere to the rules and regulations of the league itself, adhere to all the laws of the game, and that's by the referee. The referee blows the whistle, don't even attempt to argue back with them and say that was wrong. Whichever, the referee can only give what they see. It's got to be fair. They're not there to sabotage you. They're there to make themselves a few bob if they want to, but they're also to interpret the laws of the game on the field of play, which is very important to the kids who are developing their skills on the field of play, because they have to understand what they've done wrong as well. So you have to stand back, please. If you're irate, stay away. Don't stand back, just stay away and get someone else to take your child or someone else's child, and just support the referees as well, because they do have a lot to do on those fields of play. They go on for about 3 or 4 hours, as we just said there. If you can help them, support them, then that's all they need, because they'll come back the following week and the week after that. And it's great for your kids because they have an official referee in kit. That's what it's all about. Adhering to all the laws of the game, the rules of the league, and you can do exactly the same. Go out there and enjoy your child playing football. And as I say, if you're irate, leave your child for someone else to take. Stay away from the game, because you could cost your team the points, your son, your daughter, the points. They'll be embarrassed for you. They can't do anything because you're their role model. You're their mum, dad, auntie, uncle, brother, sister, whichever it may be, nan, granddad. You're their role model. So you have to be a role model and show them what is right and not wrong. And that means encouragement, and that is key to grassroots football. Loads of encouragement and sports personship. The reason I say sports personship, because I think sportsmanship has gone now, and I'll get slated for it, because we have females in the mixed teams. That's what we have. So please, if you're out and about tomorrow, please show loads of respect on and off the field of play. And we have our Respect Awareness Weekend, and we're aiming for around about April the 12th. So please bear with me, and as soon as the PGMOL come back and confirm it, I'll tell you what we're planning to do. You can plan yourselves now, you can get involved in it, and you can start doing something, do a little competition. Let's do it now for next year. Let's get the kids involved. If I can write a book, anyone can write a book. But I've been there, wore the t-shirt, been doing this since 2003, and I'm trying to put it into perspective in a bit of a kid's book just before I write my autobiography, and that should be a very interesting book. It's going to cost a fortune, but I want to try and get my point of view out there. Who's been on my side, who's done this, who's done that. It'll be a very interesting read, especially with what's going on in grassroots football. Watch this space. Anyway, please give your support to Don't Cross the Line and the Respect campaign when you're out and about on the field of play, supporting the children. And for your managers and coaches, you should know better. No irate managers or coaches should be allowed within the game having a go excuse me, at the referee. Not at all. Okay, we've got 3 minutes left, so let's go on to our Respect campaign, which is on the round about the 12th of April. They'll be wearing the t-shirt, the Respect t-shirt. You see me on the shows with them. Friday night's the grassroots show. We'll have it on tomorrow night's show. And we'll let you know how it went with the Zoe's Place. But with pleading for some referees, please get in touch with us and do us a favour. Go and help out Zoe's Place, do your little bit. And also, what's the kids, 7s and 8-year-olds, that's what they're playing for, 9 till 1 p.m. And that's at the Eddie McCardle playing fields, the other side of Liverpool Football Club Academy. You can't miss it. I think the places are full now because they're only asking for referees. So good luck to all the teams and everyone involved in that tomorrow, and especially the committees. We'll be walking around, and we'll also attend the North Liverpool a little bit later on and let you know how things go there also. So in the meantime, please enjoy your games and be respectful to each other and the referees when you turn up, especially the kids on the football pitch. And you go home happy. So will the kids, and so will the referees. And maybe the committees, they can put all their naughty books away. They don't need to bring them out and start marking down minus points for your team. Okay, we've got 1.5 minutes left, not long now, of the show. The Premier League is back. After we had the Carabao Cup, Liverpool held on a little bit, but I thought we were our own worst enemies against Brighton, and we have to play them again. I think it's Sunday. Not too sure what time it is, but I know hopefully we do get a little bit of a rest, and it's not tomorrow. I haven't even looked at the fixtures because it's been that hectic at what's going on. So good luck to all the teams, and behave yourselves there if you're out and about at the Premier League games as well. Everton seems to be in a little bit of form, so they're happy at the moment. They're gaining points now, the fans are singing, they're moving to the new ground, so they're getting a little bit happier in their games as well, and they expect wins. So there you go, and we play them soon. Yes, we play you, Everton, in the next few weeks, don't we? Aston Villa, we've got tough games, but what is the Premier League? Tough games. Here you go, let's just hope we have 100% fully fit squad. Everton have had loads of injuries. We are just getting them again, and that's what happens. That's what disrupts your game in the Premier League, injuries, it really does. Okay, thank you so much for tuning into the show. We'll be back again tomorrow evening. I can't close this down at the moment. What's happened to that? Is that on? Is that on? Let's just say, come on. I've got to close this down. It's got to be on. It's got to be on. What's happened to my mouse? I cannot close it. So there you go. What has happened? What has happened to my mouse? Let's go. Look, I'm still on the show, but I think we're on now. Are we connected? Are we connected? No, we are not. Are we connected? I haven't turned that off. I'm like, that's got to go on. Now we've got to be connected. And my case is gone. I'm sure you're having a laugh there. You really are having fun. And I can't stop SoundCloud. It's going to go on all night. But I can't stop DXTL TV from the touchlines. Thanks for tuning in. See you tomorrow if you're out and about at the John O'Leary League. In the meantime, put your feet up, relax, and enjoy your night. And we'll see you out and about tomorrow. And remember, loads of respect on and off the field of play. Good night, God bless.